I'm curious now that we're kind of in the midst of the pandemic, and that's the purpose of doing a virtual conference, but how has the pandemic affected your operations? How are you making those adjustments? I know you talked a little bit earlier about some of the capabilities that you built up with your product to respond to that, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first 2 weeks of the pandemic, we were a bit kind of confused. What do we do now? But then we quickly realized, like, this is the biggest turning point, in the medical device industry ever, both in terms of, physicians calling us and saying, hey, I lost 95% of my patients. I need a solution here and now to move to telemedicine, to keep my patients out of the clinic. And I need, again, a diagnostic solution that I can, when I do my FaceTime calls, I can prescribe a med instantly. So we quickly adapted to this and had a huge interest in the market. And then, as I said before, and then we could expand the indications to offer additional functionality quickly with support from the FDA. So that helped too. I think that's kind of the product side. Then the industry is totally changed. It's gone from large trade shows and congresses, of, perhaps limited value to everyone, but they've been there, to now being a fully virtual sales and marketing process. And I think it's yet to kind of figure out what is the optimal way for everybody to work. But I'm hearing from, the customers I have, everybody's getting bombarded with emails and webinars, and everybody's going virtual at the same time. So it's a challenge to adjust to this. But I noticed something interesting. There's this large European Society of Cardiology meeting, which is the largest cardiology meeting in the world every year. And that attracts typically between 20 to 30,000 people. This year, it went all virtual. And as of, a couple of days ago, they had 120,000 listed attendees. So suddenly you're going virtual, but you're also reaching, suddenly the globe. So I think it has a lot of positive effects with this.